The historic and prestigious International Ohtli Award is named after a Nuatul word that means the way. It honors leaders who are bridge builders between the United States and Mexico. There's an ancient Nuatul poem that says the paths are marked with footprints. Look for the way. Follow the straight path, the one that will lead you to realize your destiny. Well, this year's honorees truly embody the meaning of this award. Please welcome Ambassador Martha Bárcena Coqui to present this year's honorees.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Eric. Thank you. I would like to congratulate the U.S. Hispanic Chamber of Commerce, his president, Ramiro Cavazos, his vice president of government and international affairs, Leroy Cavazos, and all his team for putting together this very important event. It is always a pleasure to join you on an occasion that brings together Hispanic business owners, corporate executives, procurement leaders, small business members, and international trade experts from all over the country. Every year, just as Eric said, the Mexican Embassy, the Mexican government, has the honor to recognize during the U.S. Hispanic Chamber of Commerce annual conference the outstanding career of valuable individuals who have contributed to the empowerment of the Mexican and Hispanic communities in the United States. The COVID-19 pandemic showcased the fundamental role played by the Hispanic and Mexican communities as essential workers in industries such as food production, education, and medical attention, and the sanitary sector. Nevertheless, the contributions made by Hispanics and Mexicans to this country, driven by their ingenuity and tenacity, extends way beyond these areas. Today, Hispanics are central to U.S. prosperity. They are the fastest growing group of entrepreneurs in the U.S. and contribute over $700 billion in revenue to the American economy every year, generating more than 2.7 million jobs. For the past 24 years, the Ohtli has been awarded to outstanding Hispanic men and women who have defied stereotypes and helped give new meanings to what the roles and responsibilities should look like, and have been a model for the Hispanic community and for the Mexican community. This year, we are proud to recognize Raul Lomeli-Azoubel, who is an author, entrepreneur, and a leading Hispanic voice in the U.S. Raul is the co-founder and executive chairman of Saber es Poder, Knowledge is Power, a mobile tech platform that allows immigrant communities to connect to information, products, and services. The creation of this ambitious platform reflects Raul's unwavering commitment to empowering Spanish-speaking migrants to become better informed and active participants in U.S. society. Before this responsibility, Raul served as president of the Latino Education Achievement Project, where he led two nationwide initiatives to promote financial literacy and open bank accounts for immigrants. Raul Lomeli was also chairman of the board of directors of MALDEF, the Latino legal voice for civil rights in America, and a strategic partnership for the Embassy of Mexico and its network of 50 consulates in the US. Raul served also in its board from 2012 to 2020. He was chairman of the San Antonio Hispanic Chamber of Commerce and served in the National Latino Advisory Council for the Nielsen Company from 2010 to 2017. His vision and passion for all these endeavors have earned him several awards and a well-deserved reputation as a towering voice for the Hispanic and Mexican communities. He has opened new paths for us. Él ha abierto caminos para los mexicanos y los hispanos que antes no existían. Raúl es el hijo orgulloso, the proud son of Mexican migrant farm workers, and is a living example that hard work and education can turn young and curious persons into bright and accomplished leaders. During his first years of college at UCLA, he labored the fields of the San Joaquin Valley during the summers to support himself. Today, the Mexican government recognizes his career and the lasting contributions he has made to the migrant Hispanics and Mexican communities. Without Raul, without people like him, the Mexican and Hispanic communities would not have improved as much as they have done. So, dear Raul, on behalf of the Mexican government, it is an honor to bestow upon you the Ohtli Camino Path Award. Your ability to use technology in the service of those who need it most will contribute and is contributing to change the face of Hispanics and Mexicans in the US and to set new standards of what we can all achieve. Tu trabajo ha servido y servirá de inspiración para tantos de nosotros. Abrirá nuevos caminos. Nos ha marcado el paso a seguir y estoy segura que muchos jóvenes te imitarán en el futuro. Seguirán tus huellas en ese camino que nos has dejado bien establecido. Muchas felicidades, Raúl. Thank you very much. It is an honor, really, for me to bestow on you this Ohtli recognition.
Ambassador Marta Bárcena, thank you for your thought leadership dating back to your collaboration with Maldiv in the landmark Supreme Court case of Plyler versus Doe in 1982. In the United States, every child now has the right to a K-12 education regardless of immigration status. That might seem as an obvious statement today, but it took years of legal battles fought by Maldiv and allies like you and SRE to ensure that every child did not exclude any child. And in this particular case in 1982, undocumented Mexican children living in Texas. So the fight for civil rights in this country is difficult. It is difficult because to the privileged, our pursuit for equality makes them feel oppressed. This must not and will not deter us. We will continue, in the wise words of Maldiv 52 years of history, to promote equal access to education, to protect fair employment practices, to defend immigrant rights, and we will ensure political access and representation. It is a community effort because solo el pueblo puede salvar al pueblo. Our community typically sees greater disparities across the board, and this pandemic, COVID, and may I also say this federal executive administration, has especially highlighted our vulnerabilities as a community by an oppressive system. I humbly accept this recognition, responsibility, and invitation to join the incredible fellowship of past Ohtli recipients, great men and women I admire. And with them, I look forward to your leadership, the embassy's leadership, SRE's leadership, to finding ways to continue to open paths for our diaspora. Thank you, Mexico, for reminding this son of migrant farm workers that as a Mexican American, I am welcomed and valued, that we're one society, and as such, we must work collaboratively with our two countries in symbiosis. On a final note, and speaking of opening paths, congratulations to USHCC staff, and particularly to Ramiro Cavazos and his board of directors. Please know that I am forever indebted for your trust in me. So Inawa, Ma Kuali Ohtli, buen camino para nuestra comunidad. Muchas gracias.
Señor Lomeli-Azoubel, felicidades. What an amazing recognition.